Previously on Tale of Minecraft Server. Okay, cool. Now that you're all caught up, let's start off where we left off. Okay, here's where things really get interesting. There hasn't been much combat yet. Smithens decided to act like a fake rat for a little bit, and so did Oddventurer. Oddventurer also acted like a fake rat for a little bit, but then Oddventurer said something that got the acorn burned down. Now, if you don't remember, the acorn was Smithens' home. Now, Oddventurer wasn't the only thing that got it burned down, but kind of. If any of you have been paying attention, you'll remember that I brought up a bunker that got found. Now, we don't exactly know how Hallower found the bunker, because the way he did looked kind of X-ray-y, but we also think he might have just seen my name tag because, well, I wasn't being too careful. Smithens had told Hallower that the bunker was in a different location, and obviously when Hallower found our main bunker, he was mighty suspicious of Smithens. So, Smithens had already been in hot waters for a day or two. Our adventurer just made his house in hot flames. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna make another reenactment of what happened since I didn't record any footage. So this is pretty much what happened to Smithens' house. Just imagine this happening to a giant acorn in the sky.
When you're ready, are you ready? Pleasure. Fire in the hole!
Yep. That is pretty much what happened. Yeah. If I remember correctly, what happened was Hallower told Smithens about a mountain of TNT, and Smithens took some TNT. People still think that Hallower used creative because he has 30 stacks of it, which is completely wild, and he's not online enough to get 30 stacks, but that's just a speculation. It doesn't undermine how freaking awesome and villainous his plan was. His plan was on 7/7/22 to have us chase him in a giant all-out war and set traps. That mountain was just one of the traps. So if one of the traps is an entire mountain full of TNT, I don't even know what he's going to do on 7/7/22. Smithens had taken some TNT from the mountain for his own personal gain to take down Hallower. Now, Oddventurer had heard this news because remember, the Alliance is Smithens, Oddventurer, and me. So after hearing this news, Oddventurer thought that he could get away with, just telling that to Hallower. This is what got the acorn burned down. Now, if you don't remember, the thing that got burned down, well, I'll show you the reenactment again, just a little bit of it, just to freshen your memory. Hallower needed to teach Smithens a lesson. And now the acorn is just some burnt, sad, smoking pile of ash in the sky with dead dogs, dead parrots, stolen CDs. I mean, who steals the CDs? That's just evil. I can't believe someone would even do that. What I just talked about was kind of like the Cold War era of our world. There was two sides. One side that was just, chilling, and then another side that was planning to attack. Since this was the Cold War era, of course, that means we had spies. Not too many spies, but enough to the point where it was kind of hysterical and created a lot of conflict. Oh, and if you're wondering by conflict, I mean stuff like this. I'm sorry, I just love showing that clip so much. This part is truly the coolest part of the story. And in fact, it's so cool, I can't even really describe it with words, so I made this animatic to show you guys instead. The reason that part was this chapter, the reason it's called Redemption is because it's Odd Venturer redeeming himself after getting the acorn burnt down. This part is pretty cool. I mean, my animation isn't too good, but it doesn't really matter because I'm telling you now so you will get the point. The next video will be the last video, and somehow probably the craziest video from what I remember happening on the server. And I hope I could release it sooner than I did this one because it's almost been 2 weeks. Anyways, yeah, that's it.